lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Kittle is the man in motion. They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down. Because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
So they decide to be aggressive there on third down. But now the question is, do they maintain that aggressive style on fourth down, or do they decide to punt? It's going to be a really interesting play call here as it brings up fourth and short.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have a Niners first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
A gain on the play. First down, San Francisco.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Flush to his right. The throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
On third and long, Purdy to throw. That's the rookie first-round pick, Malachi Starks. And his defense will take over here following the interception.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
On third down, Milrow. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 5.
Second and 5.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. They need to get it to the 27. This is third down.
Third down.
Man in motion here is Jennings. Third down. Purdy. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. A run here with McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 21, here's second and 5.
At the 21-yard line.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. To throw, Purdy. Hit as he threw it. Pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Purdy now on second down. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. It is third and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Loose past the 35. Look at him go. Inside the 10. And he is gone. 96 yards. Touchdown, Chicago.
And And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard run.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Greg Russo taking him down for the first sack for this new campaign. On second down, Purdy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team get possession of the football.
Here we go. Step ready.
They'll go play action with Milroe. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Cooking like two. 19, pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
On first down, it's Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll be held down at about the 35-yard line. First and 10.
Gain of 15 yards. And a first down.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25.
4 yards.
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
On play action, Milroe. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Ready? Left 70 Lions.
From the gun, it's Milroe. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
That's good for another. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Milroe. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down,
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Cooper, touchdown, Chicago.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Our home team 14. Visitors nothing. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Throwing on first down is Purdy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up?
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. This is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Short one there. Caught by Kittle. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
First down, 49ers.
On play action. Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back to the pick 6.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. Purdy. Open man is Jennings.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. The Niners, they use their to play in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
That's BS. He wasn't trying to fair catch nothing.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bucks, 60 Eagles, come 19, come 19.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. DJ Turner now to bring it back. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Throwing now, Milroe on 1st down. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now it's Milroe. This one's going to be taken in to the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw again is Milroe. That is completed to Cup. And he'll take this one in. Cooper, Cup, touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. The extra point is good. And his guys are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Visitors, nothing. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll take this back to the 43-yard line. Now Ncaa starts that 1st-round pick up from his safety spot to make the stop. Here's 3rd and 2.
Get set, get set. 18.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. This will will not do the trick. They stuffed it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Brings up fourth down.
They'll go with 30. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Milroe. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Chicago.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Off the play fake, here's Milroe. That's caught right side, it's Freiermuth. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He's out of bounds.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look. It led to a nice game.
That is caught, and he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Chicago. He had the touchdown run earlier, now had a TD reception.
The kicker on for the extra point.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers. There's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down.
So at this stage of the game, Mike, that whole sideline, they're looking up at that scoreboard. They see the donut up there, and they're saying, we've got to get something going. You become a little desperate. You start pressing. In this case, they try to push something downfield. Deep pass, incomplete. They got to find a way to generate possessions while still searching for these big plays.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
The 49 out for the punt. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
Down and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ready?
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Down at the 41. It's a gain of
From
7.
the 41,
Brings up
here's second down and 3.
50. Here we go. Here we go.
They go play action now with Milrow. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Complete to Torrey Horton. First and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight ends. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 22
They get
yards.
22 yards there. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
79 Broncos. Go.
Now Milrow. This is intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So often it just comes down to decision-making, and while you understand there's going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows anytime you're dealing with a young rookie quarterback, the reality is he wants to play well here at home. Maybe he's pressing a little bit, but he wants his fans and his home crowd to be behind him and support him. That's going to come. That's going to be all in due time. But here today, he's got to worry about just play well and execute at the quarterback position. Everything else will take care of itself.
And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up?
On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now third down.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Greg Russo starting the season with a bang. His 2nd sack in the season opener.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
18. What's up? Go. Here we go. Here we go. Motion.
Here's Purdy going for it all. That's incomplete. Derek Carr's 4th down. does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cowboy in.
Ringo.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
From the gun, it's Milrow. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Another shot from the one on second and goal. Milrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third and goal, Milrow. It is dropped in the end zone. Cooper Kupp, touchdown, Chicago. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Straight ahead with McCaffrey. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
A gain there of 23 yards. First down, 49ers.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. High throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Third down and 9. From the gun, it's Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping him short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. He gets more than he needs. 4 yards picked up on 4th and 2.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here. Take him down back at the 8. And this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes third and goal. They'll try and run with McCaffrey. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. No reason not to go for it at this point. They will on 4th and goal. This hard, and this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
For the extra point.
Extra point up and good from Mooney. And the 49ers cut into the lead a little bit. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To the air, it's Milrow. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Bryce Huff working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. Here's 3rd and 7.
17 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Play action, it's Milrow. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Nick Bosa. He works his way in to record the 2nd sack of his young career. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.